in disowns anything back.
He did pick him,
I mean, I do think that it makes sense for him to applaud his vice presidential nominee, who did a good job yesterday. Probably his, the one gaffe he made, and I think it was a gaffe because this is not consistent with Mike Pence's record in Congress, is when he talked about that Mexican thing. Yeah. And look, when you're a white male, you really should try to stay away from the thing, because, don't talk about the black thing, don't talk about the woman thing, don't talk about the Latino thing, don't talk about the Mexican thing. And we've seen today, I can tell you, Latino Twitter is not quite at the level of black Twitter, but we do pretty well. And Latino Twitter is abuzz today with the reaction against that. And it's not Mike Pence's fault. I believe the man made a legitimate gaffe, but he is part of a campaign and of a ticket that has made it its purpose to attack Hispanics, to attack Mexicans from day one. And so he had to walk on eggshells. What's outrageous about it? What was the first thing the man said June 16th when he first launched his campaign? That Mexicans were rapists. That's what you should find outrageous.
That's not what he said.
Oh, listen, it's
That's
on video.
That's not what he said.
For you to go on TV and say what everybody has seen for the last 16 months not to be true makes you seem insane. That is what he says. The video is there. The transcript is there. We know he said Mexicans are rapists and some are good people too. And that is the part you should be outraged by, not by me bringing it up.
Actually, he said that illegal immigrants were committing rape. He didn't say anything about the way
he didn't say Mexicans were rapists.
That's not what the transcript says. The transcript says,
it's outrageous.
As close as I can get it, is that when Mexico sends its people, they send over their worst, their
and he was speaking in the context of illegal immigration.
But he's still
that was about illegal immigration.
But he's still talking about Mexican. Is he not talking about Mexican people when he says that?
He's talking about Mexican illegal immigrants.
And what was he talking about when he went after Judge Curiel? What was he talking about when he dismissed the ability of an Indiana-born judge to do his job fairly because he happened to be of Mexican descent, because his parents happened to be Mexican? Was that outrageous, too, for me to bring it up? Or did you not hear that either?
No, I heard it. I also think the judge had no business on that case. I think Mr. Trump didn't litigate his position very well, and I think that he could have chosen different words. But, Anna, for you to sit here and call Donald Trump a flat-out racist is outrageous.
Well, let me do it again, and let me do it in two languages. Es un racista. He is a flat-out racist, and it's what he's played on for 16 months. He is a bigot. He is a racist. He is a misogynist. He has said horrible things about women. He has said horrible things about immigrants, about Hispanics. He has yet to say one good thing about immigrants. And for you to shake your head and tell me that I'm the outrageous one is what outrages me. Republicans need to speak up, and people need to know that not all Republicans are represented by the hostile, vile voice of Donald Trump.
So, Matt, let me bring you in here. So to Anna's point about maybe Mike Pence or people on the campaign trail should be more careful with their words, especially with saying that Mexican thing, because then this is what happens and policy does not get discussed.
Yeah, of course, I think so. And I think that the context of the Trump campaign means that you don't have there's not a lot of grace